everyone, my name is Angelaya and today I'll be your teacher. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the verb be. First of all, let's start to see where we could use the verb be. It is common to use the verb be to express names, ages, feelings, professions, nationalities, and places. We will start the lesson by knowing the structure of a sentence and how to conjugate the verbs with the subjects. The verb be is regular, so in this case it changes or conjugates according to the subject. Let's start with them. We use pronouns to represent the subject of the sentence. We can use the name of the subject or we can use these pronouns. We have I, you, he, she, it, we, they, and you in its plural form. The verb be has three forms in present tense. For the subject I, we use the verb be am. For the subject you, we use the verb be are. For the subject he, she, it, that is third person, we use is. And for the plural forms of the subjects, we use are. In English, the sentence structure is composed by a subject, verb, and a complement. Now we already learned in this lesson how to use the subject and the verb. But what is a complement? The complement is all the additional information that gives sense to a sentence. Now, let's see the examples. For names, I am Pedro. This represents that my name is Pedro, the name of the subject that is speaking. Ages, she is 11 years old. She is 11 years old. She is the subject, is the verb, and 11 years old is the complement. Now let's see with feelings. We are happy. We are happy. Are is a verb. Professions. They are teachers. They are teachers. Nationalities. He is American. He is American. We can also say he is from the USA. He is from the USA. We add from and then the country. Finally, places. I am at the mall. The preposition at indicates that the next thing is a place. We can also contract the verb be and the subject in these sentences. Let's see. I'm Pedro. We contracted two words, the subject and the verb, but it doesn't mean that they are no longer two words. They are only two words. It just happens when we talk really fast and the sense of the space get lost. She is 11 years old. So it will be she is 11 years old. She's 11 years old. We are happy. We can say we are happy. We're happy. They are teachers. They are teachers. They are teachers. He is American. He is American. And finally, I'm at the mall. This is the same as the name. I'm at the mall. Now, let's see the questions. The only thing that changes in the question is the position of the verb. In the sentence, the position of the verb is the second place, but in the question, the position of the verb is the first place, like verb, subject, and complement. Don't forget to add a question mark at the end of the question. Let's see a few examples. She is 11 years old. She is 11 years old. Is she 11 years old? I only changed the position of the verb. Is she 11 years old? They are teachers. They are teachers. Are they teachers? Are they teachers? The verb is in the first place. Are. He's American. Is he American? Is he American? Remember to add the question mark at the end of the question when we write it. Are you Pedro? Okay, but why did I ask with are you if the subject and the verb in the sentence is I am? Because this is a direct question. We cannot question ourselves or ask ourselves, am I Pedro? Because it's an answer that we already know. We already know if we are or we are not Pedro. So we do it like a conversation. Are you Pedro? And the person will respond or will answer like, yes, I'm Pedro. So now, let's see the answers. Is she 11 years old? If the answer is affirmative, if it's positive, we say yes, she is in a short answer. But if it's negative, we say no, she is not. Here is where the negative sentence enters to the conversation. She is not. She is not 11 years old to add in the complement. But in English, we can also contract the verb and the negation. Is not will be isn't. Isn't. Are not will be aren't. Aren't. But where is the form am not? This is an exception. We cannot contract the form of the verb be with a negation, not. It is just an exception, we cannot contract it, okay? But it's really important to know that we can only contract two words, and these two words needs to be the subject and the verb, or the verb and the negation. Not three of them, not the subject with the negation. You just have to follow the rules. So we can say, is she 11 years old? Yes, she is. No, she is not. Are you happy? Yes, we are. No, we aren't. Is he American? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. No, he is not. Now, we already know how to use the present tense form of the verb be. Now, let's learn how to use the past tense of the verb be. We use the verb be in past tense to refer to something that happened before, that already happened before. Okay? In past tense, we use the same sentence structure. Okay? Subject plus verb plus complement. What is the only thing that changes? Is the verb. The verb is gonna change to the past tense. Okay, so we know that in present there are three forms of the verb be, three conjugated forms. We have is, am, and are. In past tense, we only have two conjugated forms. We have was and were. We use was with the subjects that use is and am in the present tense, and we use were with the subjects that use are in the present tense. Now, let's see some examples. I was a student. I was a student. As you can see, the only thing that changes is the verb. It was in past tense. They were teachers. They were teachers. They were teachers. We changed the verb to were to talk in past tense. She was at the beach. She was at the beach. Was changed to past tense. Like in present tense, we can also make questions. We use the same sentence structure. As I said before, the only thing that changes is the form of the verb. It was in present, now it will be in past. Let's make them together. She was a student. How do we change this? Following the question structure. So, verb first. She was, okay. Was is the verb. So we say was, okay. The second thing is the subject. She. Was she? And then the complement. Was she a student? Remember to add the question mark at the end of the question. They were at the beach. So, Were is a verb. Were. Okay, now the subject. They at the beach. Now, we need to know how to answer these questions. So, if it's positive, we say yes, then the subject, then the verb. Yes, she was. Yes, they were. But if the answer is no, okay, we put no, then the subject, then the verb, and then the negation. In English, here in past tense also, we can contract the verb with a negation, with not, like this. Was not, wasn't, were not, weren't. Okay, we can say separate or we can say contracted. So, if the answer is no, we say no, she was not or wasn't. Yes, they were. No, they were not or they weren't. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me in this lesson today. I hope you learned a lot about the verb be in its present and past form. See you next time. Goodbye.